Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Materials an educational channel here on YouTube. The Materials is also on Facebook and on TikTok. So today I want to talk to you guys about noun clauses. Noun clauses. I've already discussed adverb clauses. I've discussed adjective clauses. Now, what's a noun clause? A noun clause is a group of related words that has a subject and a verb. That acts as the subject of a verb, object of a verb, or complement of a verb in a sentence. That's a noun clause. For example, whatever you wish is my command. Whatever you wish is my command. If I underline whatever you wish, it has a subject, you, and also has a verb, wish. So first is a clause. And what kind of a clause is it? It's a noun clause because it serves as a subject of the verb is. It serves as a subject of the verb is. Okay, in your exam, when you have a group of words underlined and there's a subject and there's a verb in the underlined words, first you should know that is a clause. Then you check if the underlined words is acting as a subject of a verb or object of a verb or complement of a verb. Okay, when it acts as a subject of a verb, it usually comes before the verb, and when it acts as the object of a verb, it usually comes after the verb. Okay, so that is noun clause. Now there are ways, the indicators of a noun clause. When you have a group of related words that are underlined in a sentence, what will help you to identify it as a noun clause is by checking the first word of the underlined words. Okay, the word that begins the underlined words. Noun clauses usually begin with words like how, that, and WH words. WH words are words like why, what, where, when, which, whichever, whenever, wherever. Okay, these are WH words that usually begin in noun clause. Okay, so when you have a group of underlined words and first you've identified it to be a clause because it has a subject and a verb, and if the underlined words begins with any of the words I've mentioned, then you check what is doing in the sentence. A noun clause can function as the subject of a verb, it can function as the object of a verb, and it can function as the complement of a verb. A good way of checking if a group of underlined words that contains a subject and a verb is a noun clause is by replacing the underlined words with a suitable pronoun like it, them, something, us, etc. Okay. Now, when you replace the group of underlined words with a pronoun and the sentence still makes sense, then you know it's a noun clause. For example, what she cooked is rice. What she cooked is rice. Now, if you underline what she cooked, what she cooked, okay? First, is it a noun clause? Yes, it's a noun clause because it contains a subject, she, and contains a verb, cooked, okay? So it's a clause and it's a noun clause. It starts with what? What? And if I replace underlined words and what she cooked, if I replace it with it, the pronoun it, will the sentence still make sense? It is rice. It is rice. Does it make sense? Yes, it still makes sense. Okay, it still makes sense. So when you replace a group of underlined words with it or any other pronoun and it still makes sense, then know that is a noun clause. Let's take another example. I don't understand why French is necessary in my school. If I underline why French is necessary, why French is necessary, what kind of a clause is it? First, to say a clause, says it's a clause, it contains a subject, French, and a verb is. So it's a clause. What kind of a clause is it? Is a noun clause. It begins with why. Okay, why is one of the words I told you that indicates a noun clause, and you can replace it with something. You can replace it with something. And I don't understand something in my school. I don't understand something in my school. If I replace the underlined words with something, the sentence still makes sense. So it's a noun clause. So what's the function? It functions as the object of the verb understand. As always on this channel, it's time to answer questions from the past questions. WASSCE 2010 past questions in section B. In section B, what made her choose me? I had never found out, but I had noticed before that she was very passionate to me. Okay, what made her choose me are the underlined words. Let's start by checking if it's a clause. Is it a clause? Yes, it's a clause. It has a subject, her, and also has a verb, choose. Okay, so is a clause. Is a clause. And what kind of a clause is it? Can you replace the underlined words with a pronoun? Yes, you can replace them with a pronoun. You can replace them with something. Now let's replace the underlined words with something. Something I had never found out, but I had noticed before that she was partial to me. Does the sentence make sense? Of course, it makes sense. Okay, it still makes sense. So this is a noun clause. What's the function? What is it doing in the sentence? It's functioning as the subject of the verb found. Subject of the verb found. Yeah? Subject of the verb found. So guys, that's it about noun clause. I hope you understood the lesson and you can easily identify a noun clause in the exam. Alright, give this video a like, give it a thumb up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed already, and also click on the notification bell so you'll be the first person to get notified each time I upload an educational video here. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.